Hey Capricorn, what's going on? I hope you are doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for January 2025, but you know, it's timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very, very welcome here, Capricorn. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that a lot as well. So you're moving away from an old cycle. Like an old cycle is closing down for you. It's like taking one last look at the past and then moving into the future. You could be moving into a King of Wands energy, or there could be a King of Wands becoming relevant for you. I feel like the past cycle maybe was filled with a lot of tough lessons, or, you know, like a lot of people that lied, or tricksters or something like that. That makes them sound cuter than they are. Liars and thieves. Could have been something that you dealt with, or people that misrepresented themselves. So, let's see. Okay, there's a period of rest coming here. You have the Four of Swords. So you're moving into a period where you're going to get more rest. Like that could be physically you're getting to sleep more, or you're getting more time off. It could also be that you're moving into, you know, just peace, essentially. You're moving into a place of peace. The High Priestess. You know, the more that you move into that energy of like, you know, resting and peace, the stronger your intuition's going to get. You have the Justice card. What is going on for Capricorn? Yeah, you're going to start to see things a lot more clearly. Like when, you know, I kind of feel like maybe you need to rest. I feel like there's an energy here of needing to rest. And once you do that, your intuition will be a lot more clear, and you will see things a lot more clearly. And you'll also have like more motivation and more discipline and more willpower, and things will move a lot more quickly. There'll be a lot more success for you, because I don't know if there's a little bit of, with the Seven of Cups energy, like not, I don't know, having a lot of choices and not being sure which one to focus on, or something seems a little too good to be true for some of you. Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like you're going to be doing a couple of things here. This could be, there's something here about making a choice or balancing two things that you're going to be doing. So you could be choosing between two situations, or you could be working two jobs. If you are working two jobs, I feel like you will naturally gravitate like towards one. Like you'll stop doing one and you'll gravitate towards the other. There could also be like spirits asking you to kind of make a choice about which one you want to do. Yeah, the reason that this piece is coming in for you is because Spirit's going to start giving to you more. Like Spirit's going to start sending people or a helper that's going to be like giving to you more. You have the Emperor here. This help could come in the form of like a father figure, or someone like a boss type energy. You have the King of Wands here and the Emperor, so this could be a fire sign, an Aries that's coming in for you. Could also be a Leo or a Sagittarius. Could be someone with some strong Libra in their charts. This person that's coming in to help you, they're very fair. You know, it could be someone that like works for a charity, or like whatever it is they do for work. They're very, you know, it's for the good of, it's for the good of humanity, or it's like for the good of people. The King of Wands is usually someone like they could have their own business. It's someone that's in charge of stuff, like the CEO. So this is someone they're doing that type of thing for a living, and they're looking at you. You have the Four of Pentacles here. That's too many. What else for Capricorn? The Hermit. And tell me about this Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is either an offer that comes in, or it's like an idea that you have, or it's the inflow of abundance. So there's something here to do with like an offer, or, you know, an inflow of abundance that will come in very quickly for you and will change a lot for you. You also have the Empress at the bottom here, which male or female talks about the inflow of abundance as well. You know, sitting pretty, things naturally flowing to you. And you do have an Emperor here, so there's someone that's coming in that's going to be your match. Yeah. Like a sort of daddy, mummy sort of energy. You know, there's a message here about you balancing. Sagittarius had a very similar message. I don't know if you have some Sagittarius in your chart, but maybe you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, or there's like, you know, you keep a lot of things to yourself, or you've been spending a lot of time in the house. There's a message about balancing this. The Death card. I want to put this there. So you've been holding back with the Four of Pentacles. You've been holding back. This is either in terms of you're not showing people what you can do at your work, or you haven't been. Like, you're not showing people everything that you know. Or you're like I said, you're spending too much time by yourself. You're not socializing enough. Could be about working with someone else, because that came up in the Sagittarius reading. There's something about that needing to be balanced. Then you have the Queen of Wands here. So you have a double match here. Whoever is this person is coming in for you is like your double match. Okay, so you're both very mature. You could both be older, or you're just very mature. You've been through the ringer. You know, mummy, daddy kind of energy. And then you also have the Wands energy, so like very passionate, leadership energy, people that get a lot of attention, very attractive. You'll be very attracted to each other. There's something here about something happening kind of fast. I feel like this person would quite like to come in fast. They've been looking at ya, but maybe it's not being quite the right time. But I feel like they will come in fast. When they do come in fast, it'll be like very out of the blue. This is also someone that's kind of been holding back. They may have been in hermit mode themselves after some kind of ending happened. Tell me about this chariot, okay? The Three of Wands. So this is your ships coming in. If you have been feeling a bit, you know, poverty stricken, or like you have to, you know, really watch what you're spending, or you feel very restricted, that's coming to an end. Like the Chariot is a lot of success coming in your way. And the reason being, I feel like you're starting to see things more clearly. I don't know if you've done something to, like, I don't know if you've been taking, I mean, it is the holidays, so I know a lot of people are off on holiday. Maybe you've had a little bit more rest and you're starting to see things more clearly, or you've been taking more care of yourself or something. But there's an energy here of seeing something very clearly and moving forward with discipline and determination. And that's when your ships come in. And I feel like it will come in if you've been doing two things. One of these things will turn out to be more productive and more lucrative than the other. You have this Eight of Wands here as well. So there's some kind of, it's either someone making you an offer that comes in very quickly, that you're going to be hearing from someone, or this is something to do with you speaking up, you talking, like giving people your ideas, or perhaps talking online or writing a book, something like this. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. See, the thing is, you have some kind of, when you have the Six of Pentacles, this talks about someone who has something to give to other people. So maybe you're like, it's some kind of leader as well when you have the Queen of Wands. So like giving people information, teaching people, being in a managerial role, showing people how to do things. Like maybe you have your own business where you show people how to do things, something like this. working with other people when you have the Three of Cups here. This person that's coming in also works with other people, and I feel like they work with other people to better their situation in some way. Okay, so that could, I mean, you could be dealing with someone that's like a, you know, like a pro bono lawyer or something, or, you know, they work for the good guys. You know, if it's a lawyer, it's not like a, oh God, that's a loaded gun, Diane. You know, they're just one of the good guys. They like to see people do well. Yeah. Why is this High Priestess here? The Sun. So this is about seeing clearly, like using your intuition. You're seeing something very clearly, and that will happen the more rest that you allow yourself to have. Like you'll start to see things very, very clearly. I think you're also going to be seeing something about this Emperor or this Empress, whoever you deal with, coming in here. Like you'll start to see things more clearly the more that you kind of rest. Because this is a wish fulfillment. Whoever this person is a wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's a wish fulfillment on both sides. Like, excuse me, you're their wish fulfillment and they are your wish fulfillment. The thing is, I feel like you've kind of maybe, the Seven of Swords, like you've had, you know, maybe like a lot of shitty endings with people, or you've known a lot of people that have lied or cheated or stolen or from you or something like that. So it may, you know, take you a little bit of time to trust people or to trust this person. Okay. You know, they'll be very patient with you though, whoever this person is. You know, they'll decide to come in and make you this offer very, like, out of the blue, very quickly. They've been watching you. You're probably not aware of that, or maybe you are. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn. Rest and rejuvenation, whatever this is, it also allows you to get more rest. Spirit is sending help. Okay, I don't know if it comes from this person or if it's from something else, but there is a new opportunity, or there is an inflow of abundance that allows you to rest more. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're very anxious. There's maybe like a lot of anxiety about money or something like that that's going to be balanced with this. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. See, that's why it's going to change everything, because you're going to be able to like rest and relax more, and it's going to change the way that you're seeing things. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Patience, grasshopper. So you have the Eight of Wands with patience. So this movement forward here, I feel like it's something you've been waiting a long time for. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Man holding a coin, the King of Pentacles. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands, please? Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Thoughts. Oh, you know, for some of you, this is about telling people your thoughts. You know, speaking something, like telling people your ideas. It could be like a YouTube channel or a book. Speaking up for yourself at work. Something like this. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. Privileged lady. Whatever it is, it's going to allow you to move more into this energy of like you're doing less work, but you have more money. You know, or the same amount of money for less work. So it's going to free you up, basically. You have adjudication. It's like deciding to speak up and let people hear what you're thinking or something like that. Tell me about this patience card. False person. You know, it's taken you a long time to do this because you have like a little bit of imposter syndrome going on. It's like, you know, I don't know, say this is about speaking up at a staff meeting or something, or like putting your ideas forward or presenting your, some kind of thoughts that you have or something that you've learned to the world in some way, but you're like, oh, who am I to speak up? Like, that's probably wrong, you know? Or like, no one's gonna listen to me or something like this. That's what has taken you so long here. You're gonna come into some money though. Tell me about, yeah, so if you've been like imprisoned, if you've been feeling kind of imprisoned by either this imposter syndrome where you're holding yourself back, I see you really cutting through that. There'll be no more of that shit. And that's when you move into this Empress energy of like, you know, flowing abundance. Also, if you have been like feeling imprisoned by a lack of money, that's going to change as well because the money's coming in for you. Excuse me. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Despair. House. All right. Some of you guys, this is a very specific message, but you may really hate where you live, or you may really hate your house or something like that. Or you may really want to move. So this thing will help you to do that. It will help you to move. Okay? Understand, this is a very cruel thing that Spirit does, but they do things to get you to do things, right? So if you're supposed to do something here where you're like speaking up for yourself or you're putting your ideas out into the world, you know, but you're like refusing to do it because you don't feel like you're worth doing it, or, you know, your ideas are not being, you know, you feel like your ideas are not worth being heard, something like this, they will put you in a shitty position so that you do that. Okay, so it could be something like that. You could resonate with a different type of shitty situation. That's why that's being done. I think they just wanted to come through with that. Okay, like they're not punishing you. It's not a punishment. It's to get you to do this thing. All right. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Journey. Community. Some of you guys are definitely going to be moving. Definitely. When you have a 10 in tarot, it talks about coming to the end of a situation. Okay, someone's going to come in here and ask you out on a date. And excuse me, you're going to have to decide what you want to do. Oops. You know, they will be a wish fulfillment for you. And also, I feel like this person coming in will be very healing for you. It may be at some point that you have to decide where you want to move to. Just throwing that out there. Like, you might have to decide to travel to see this person for some of you if they don't live close to where you live or something like that. There might be a decision to go see this person, or they're going to decide to come and see you. There's a little bit, excuse me, there's a little bit of resistance going on here because you have been through so much shit yourself. You have the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords here, so you've been through quite a lot. You know, the Seven of Swords, and look, he's by himself. You know, when he's doing the stuff, he's by himself. The Queen of Swords is someone who, you know, they're highly intelligent, but they're a little bit defensive. They tend to do things by themselves because they've been through a lot of shit with people. You know, so there's an energy of kind of keeping people at bay, being a little defensive. And with the Seven of Swords, you know, you may have had to do a lot of stuff by yourself. You may resonate with, excuse me, like having really have fought a lot of tough battles like on your own when there was like a lot of people against you or something like that. Okay. Yeah, that's coming to an end now. You have the Ten of Swords with the Five of Swords. So, you know, the Five of Swords, maybe you dealt with like a lot of people that gave you a headache, you know, or people that were very irresponsible. The Five of Swords also talks about like narcissists, people that are very controlling. That part of your life, it's like you've ended those connections with those people, but you're still kind of keeping yourself to yourself. You know, it's like you're just getting ready to move on from the memories of those things, or like put that stuff behind you. Because in the past, you have the Six of Cups here with the Five of Pentacles. Like in the past, I think you've been very left out in the cold. You may have just had a lot of, sorry if this is rude, but like incompetent fuck ups around you, or something like that. So, you know, you've had to do a lot of stuff by yourself, and you're a bit of a, you know, a bit of a soldier. And there's been a lot of, yeah, being left out in the cold, maybe struggling financially. That part of your life is coming to an end. You have the Four of Wands with the Five of Cups. So the Four of Wands, this is about stability. You know, you could even be moving to a more stable home environment. That's coming through for like someone here. Coming through, like moving to a more stable home that's going to make you very happy, somewhere that you're very happy. You have 3 fives here. So the fives tend to represent like instability and chaos. So I feel like you've been through a lot of chaos, being left out in the cold, perhaps emotionally and financially. And there's been, you may resonate with recently having been through like an emotional purge, you know, where you're kind of releasing sadness from the past that you've been holding on to, or like memories, things like that, because you're about to kick ass. You have the Nine of Cups here with the Chariot, so something is going to kick off quickly now. And you know, it's mostly because you've got past this imposter syndrome thing. You can expect things to move very fast now. Like, you know, the Chariot is being focused, being determined, being disciplined, you know, sticking to your routine, feeling like you deserve to go for, you know, the better things, like feeling like you deserve the money or the time off or whatever it is. Sorry if you can hear shouting. It's just my neighbours. Yeah, it's just shout for no reason. Alcohol. Okay, tell me about this King of Wands. You could be dealing with someone that has Leo in their chart. So this is not someone that rushes in. or up until this point, they have not rushed in. Like the Strength card is someone who, you know, even if they wanted to rush in, they kind of stop themselves from doing it. But I feel like they are going to rush in is the thing. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. No? Okay. Tell me about this King of Wands. The Magician. So this person is manifesting you. They're also very good. They're very successful. You're dealing with someone very successful. They're a bit of a workaholic, I would say. Excuse me. Very, very good at what they do, very good at creating things, very good at manifesting things. They do have a tendency to hold back though, although they're very sweet. You have the Page of Cups here, so that's like a cute energy. So you have like a King of Wands type energy who's like very ambitious, you know, they're usually like in charge of stuff. They're usually very attractive or like very charming. People often, you know, they have some kind of job where they speak or something, or people listen to them. But then you also have the Page of Cups, which is like a really sweet, kind of childlike, I should say, childlike energy that's like, just really innocent. You know, that wants like a soulmate, that, you know, still believes in like magic. Like their heart space is very open. But I think because they are that Page of Cups energy, they kind of hold back because they've maybe learned, you know, you can't show yourself to everyone, right? Or you'll just get a kick in the balls. There could also be something about you meeting this person online for some of you. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're very slow moving. Seven of Pentacles. So it goes from like, the Seven of Pentacles is them, you know, planting the seeds and kind of waiting for things to grow. They've also been spying on you a little bit, okay? But it's like something's going to happen very suddenly from something that was very slow. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. That's interesting. So you have the King of Cups with the Five of Wands. So they're showing up as the King of Cups here, which is someone that's like very calm. You know, maybe this person meditates a lot, or excuse me. I think they're outside playing the wheelie bins as drums now. High quality caliber of people that live around here. Excuse me. So like there's something here about them overcoming like inner turmoil. They have some kind of inner turmoil here, like the Five of Wands. Like they've been thinking about you. I'm stuttering. Oh my god. Maybe you make this person nervous. There's been some like internal chaos, like internal discourse about whether or not they should reach out to you, that they're overcoming. And then they will reach out to you. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Oh, they're like scared. You have the Ace of Cups and the Moon. This person's like afraid. So this is definitely someone new that you're dealing with here. But they're moving through fear. Like this person has some subconscious fears and anxieties about new love. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. There you go. Three of Cups. So this person really sees you, you know, you might start out as friends. Like there could be something where you start out as friends, like they might, you know, ask you to hang out as a friend or something like this first, but they really see you as this like empress, okay, or emperor if you're a guy. Like they really see you as like, you have everything this person wants. Like you're very nurturing, they feel very safe with you. This is dating as well when you have the Three of Cups. But I feel like you'll start out more as friends. Because otherwise I would have expected to see the Knight of Cups, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is someone who maybe spends a lot of time by themselves, or yeah, they're more used to being single, this person. But they feel very called to you. There's something about you that they feel very called to. Okay, there you go. So that's what's going to happen with this person. And then you have the Two of Cups trying to come through. So this is like a soulmate energy. But when you have the King of Swords, this is someone who, you know, they kind of hold back. It's someone who, they're like, okay, let's not rush in. Let's, you know, do this properly. Let's make a list. Is this going to work? I don't want to rush in and you know, have it not work. Like, is this the right person for me? You know, they're very careful, very likely because frankly, they've been hurt in the past. When you have the King of Swords, it tends to be, I am so sorry about my throat. Yeah, they're just very careful. You know, they prefer to be like logical about things. It's not someone that rushes in. So I feel like maybe you guys will start out as friends first because of that. And then it's going to develop into this Knight of Cups, like, oh, like romance, which, you know, may not be, I don't know, the most romantic thing. I don't know, but that's the way that I see this panning out because they're very careful. Yeah. But I feel like they'll reach out to you quite suddenly to hang out as friends, is how I see that happening. Okay, because the temptation to do it will get too much for them for some reason. So that is your reading, Capricorn. Apologies for all my coughing and stuff. I'm going to go into the extended reading. I'm going to go get a cup of tea and then I'm going to go into the extended reading. So we're going to ask about this person coming in. We're going to ask about, we'll get some characteristics about this person. We'll get some other cards to see if they'll tell us anything else about this person. We'll get some romantic lovey-dovey cards. What else? I'll pull some advice cards about your career to see if they want to tell you anything about this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in for you. And we might get some sacred self-care cards for you as well. So if you would like to watch the extended reading, all the information for that will be below. Be delighted to see you over there. But either way, many thanks for watching this reading. I appreciate it very much. If you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.